Today we visited Bryce Canyon National Park. We got to see some breathtaking sights. We had a little fun, and we checked out some gift shops inside of Bryce Canyon City. And we dispersed camped just outside of Bryce Canyon in the Dixie National Forest.
Light me up, don't you stop, 'cause tonight it's on the line. Show me how you get on down. Close my eyes, take me for a ride. Got to be you. So come and light me up. I still need your fire.
All right, we're at the Dixie National Forest, and this is right next to Bryce National Park. And we spent some time looking for a dispersed camping site. It's free to camp out here. This is a national forest, so we drove. It was about 25 miles, is what we were told. It seemed like it was longer than that. We drove from the beginning all the way to the end. Some of the sites were taken. There were a few available, and we had decided that we were going to stay at the number 2 site. So we drove all the way back to number 10. That was open. It was pretty back there, but it's quite a hike. And what we want to do is we want to set up a camping site that we can stay for a few days as we explore Bryce, and as we actually go and explore Zion as well. So we're here in campsite 2, and I just found a little stream. Like I said, dispersed camping is free. You don't pay anything. Some of the campsites that we looked at on our trip here, 50, 60 bucks a night. Here, we can camp rustic. I mean, you got to bring your own stuff. Fortunately, we have our own facilities. We have our own water. We have our own bathroom. So we're staying for free. And you can stay, at this particular one, you can stay up to 16 days. So I could actually stay on this site for 16 days if I wanted to. So the reason I bring this up is because people talk about how much it costs to really do what we're doing, and that is traveling around and camping and seeing different sites. We're in Utah, of course, this time. But honestly, it's fairly cheap. I mean, we cook our own food for the most part. So you're going to buy groceries whether you're at home or whether you're out camping. And really, the only expense that we have is fuel, gas. So that is an expense. You got to keep your tank full. And especially out here in Utah, make sure that if you're leaving an area, you fill up, okay? Or if you're driving and you're getting around half a tank, find the nearest gas station and fill up. Don't run it near empty. Don't run it less than a half a tank, unless you can't find something. But make sure you have a full tank of gas, and the reason is because the gas stations could be 100 miles before you see your next gas station. So, like I said, if you're leaving an area, fill up. I don't care how much it costs, fill up. If you're traveling through this area and you're getting to be about half a tank, okay, start looking for a gas station. If you find one, fill up. The other thing I want to show you is that we're trying something out for the first time, and that is our solar. I'm not getting some sun here. I'm going to have to change this around. We have a solar shower. I don't know if we're actually going to use this or just use this to heat up the water, but because we've got that electric shower as well. But at least we're going to have, hopefully, warm water to take a shower. That's our goal. And it's nice too, because this campsite is right next to a water or stream Water is clear as can be. Lots of fish in there. And we've just, we're not going to drink the water, but it's good for taking a shower. So we've got buckets of the water, and we've got this heating up. And today we're going to take a much needed shower on this trip. Well, we took a much needed shower, both Julie and I, in our privacy tent. What we ended up doing was I wasn't waiting for the solar bag to warm up. I wanted to take a shower sooner than that. So our solar system was actually 100%. So I ended up using the convection cooktop, boiled a bunch of water, ended up boiling, I would say probably 3 gallons of water in total, and added that in with some of the cold water that we got from the river, and it made a perfect shower. It feels so good.
From our campsite, we saw lots of wildlife. We saw roaming cattle everywhere that we turned, and we even watched a cowboy pass through the fields and round up the cattle.
All right, so we took a drive. Decided to leave the campsite. It's kind of later in the evening, so we don't have a whole lot we can do. But we kind of wanted to, drive around and check out and plan for tomorrow. We got a map. We ended up getting the annual park pass for all the national parks. It was $80. It wasn't bad, because if you go to 2 parks, they're $35 a piece. That's $70. So why not just get the annual pass?
It's a little windy out here.
A little windy.
Oh, but it's beautiful.
All right, on our quick little drive through here, we're stopping at another location called the Natural Bridge. This is one of the most beautiful rock formations I think I've seen. Whoa, that's crazy. I hope that's not an omen. Check this bird out, man. Crazy. Agua Canyon, elevation 8,800 feet. So we drove up to the end of Bryce Canyon National Park. We're at Rainbow Point right now. So right now, we've been climbing and climbing as we're traveling through the national park. Right now we're at 9,105 feet above sea level. All right, hey, there's a light rain going on right now, and we're gonna check out some of the shops at Bryce Canyon City. A visit to the Bryce Canyon wouldn't be complete unless you stopped into the souvenir shop. And that's what we're doing right now. We're gonna see if we can find anything that we want to take home with us.
Our experience at Bryce Canyon and Dixie National Forest was absolutely, without a doubt, nothing short of spectacular. To be honest, the sights defied description. We highly recommend you take a drive out that way, but hey, watch for cattle.